Caleb Howe, get on in here. There he is, from another red stater who's hanging around. Caleb Howe, follow him on Twitter at Caleb Howe. Young man, step on in. You're on the camera right there. All right, first thing, this is very, very discomforting. Who won? Who lost?
Newt won. Everyone else lost.
Just that simple for you, and why?
Just that simple. He gave the best performance. He made his case. He was already riding away from the earlier debate in the week, and he was the only person again that got a standing ovation. So
he got a standing ovation for taking on the press. But as Craig points out, Gingrich never seems to hit policy conversations or conservative conversations.
I mean, at some point, doesn't this have to be about content? What conservative ideals did he advocate in this debate?
Well, everything that he advocated.
No, seriously, I'm asking.
What, are you trying to put me on the spot?
Well, yeah, it's an interview.
I think that his positions on...
We almost lost the mic.
Immigration were okay,
but they're not
complex.
They're not necessarily conservative.
No, don't say that to me, because I'm a big squish on immigration, so...
But I'm just saying that kind of explains why you're okay with that.
So that you're saying the entire debate turned on that?
No, I'm not. I'm a content guy.
You don't think that Newt had content?
Did he have concern?
Are you saying that he was just saying talking points?
I say his debate performances are constantly full of one-liners.
They're not full of one-liners. They often start and finish with one-liners, but that's a good way to win a debate.
Well, yeah, but part
of his job is to win debates. He's going to have to do that in the general election.
I understand.
He's got people out there all across America. They're going to have to watch him up against President Obama, and he's got to deliver a performance like he did tonight.
And you also, as president, have to cast a vision, and you have to cast a where are we going, okay? And he's been making the argument that I'm the conservative alternative.
What he says that isn't conservative, that upsets you so much.
I'm not upset about it. I'm just asking the question of what's the conservative content coming from Gingrich?
Well, I'm asking what was non-conservative.
Well, let's just look at immigration. I mean, he's actually advocating to create a whole new system where there's a government entity that allows people who are in the country illegally to go in front of a citizen board to hear their grievances.
You hate Mexicans, is that?
No, not at all.
Now, I'll give you one that's kind of interesting. You take a look at Gingrich, who has in his career discussed the fact that government can be an instrument of good. Far different, let's say, a Tea Party thesis or theory that says that government should be as limited as possible and does not necessarily do good. But he brought up the GI Bill as a way that has created growth and has created a better economy and a better America. That is, you could say, a big government idea, but is it the wrong big government idea? And is that a conservative idea?
Well, I don't think that that's necessarily a big government idea. I mean, if he's talking about reducing government and making government more effective to accomplish certain goals, which is what all of them say. Rick Perry said that. They all say that. Sure, we're not for big government, but we do think there is a place for what government has to do to turn around the economy and to get jobs back into America, to stop bad things that are happening in other parts of the world, to stop terrorists from coming here. Of course there's a role. He's not going to be Ron Paul. He's Newt Gingrich. He's not going to say, you know what, let's just get rid of the government.
Now, let me also ask this. As I look at what CNN is doing, Gingrich denies asking ex-wife for open marriage. The story is false. That's what CNN is leading with. Do you think anybody cares immediately after John King quite literally got filleted by Newt Gingrich?
Do I think anybody cared what?
Do you think anybody cares that the breaking story on CNN is this?
No. In fact, I think that the minimal impact that made is just another point on how well Newt has done this week. If he were down in the dumps, I mean, if this had happened to Perry, you know.
Oh, sure. No, I agree. I think Gingrich has had a phenomenal week.
Yeah.
And he would be a debate winner for me tonight. Absolutely.
Well, that was the other question I was going to ask you. Are you asking who won the debate, or who do I think is the most conservative? Because that's not necessarily the same answer.
And I think that's fair. I just think that sometimes with Gingrich, my rub a little bit is that we focus on the one-liners. We focus on his exchange with Juan Williams. And
because that's fun and you can drink to it.
I know.
And sometimes dance to it.
But for me, it's, the elections are serious business for me.
Sure.
And so it's like, I don't want to get distracted because someone's so Look, there's a reason why he was paid $1.5 million by Fox, and a guy like Santorum was paid $100,000 a year.
Sure.
We're seeing it.
I think the pithiness will serve him well if he is the nominee. I think that Mitt Romney's hair will serve him well if he's the nominee. I think that Santorum's. I think that Ron Paul's. Well, Mitt's hair though is great.
Caleb Howe, you're a good man.
Thank you very much.
All right, man.
All right, Joe.
Absolutely. See you in a bit. See, look at that. He broke
You're
my
gonna lose
microphone.
that beer, my friend.
How dare you? How dare you?